why you will fail at affiliate marketing. Let's talk about this because it's kind of important. Hey, it's Daniel P. Robertson. Thanks for watching this video. On my channel, we talk about how to grow your audience, increase your influence, and get life-changing results with affiliate marketing. And today we're talking about why people fail, why most people fail. 99% of people probably fail with affiliate marketing, why you probably will fail if you're doing these things, and what to do about it so that you can avoid being part of that 99% and so you can move into 1% who actually succeeds with affiliate marketing. And I'm talking from experience here. These are also things that I've done, every single one of them, and why I failed for 10 years in my affiliate marketing business. And so this is kind of some of the things I've been changing in order to change that result. The number one reason people fail is because they never get started in the first place. And here's what happens, is that you become a content consumer instead of a content producer. So a content consumer is someone who's just going to be, you're looking for information, you're looking for the answers, you're looking for how to do this, how to do that. You're looking for, you're learning, you're studying, you're researching all the time, and you're consuming all this content about how to build a business online, search engine optimization. You're researching, sales and copywriting and blogging and video marketing and freelancing and all these other things. You go and research. It's a big world, and there's a lot to learn here in this world of internet marketing and affiliate marketing, right? And so you get stuck in this trap where you are just researching and learning and consuming content. And we have different names for this. We can call it information overwhelm, where you're just so much information that you just don't know what to do next. You just feel like you're stuck because you can do this, or you can do this, or you can do this, but you don't really have, you don't know where to go. You don't know where to go next because there's so many options. We can also call this analysis paralysis, which is kind of similar, where again, you're just trying to analyze all the options and figure out what the best option is before you even get started. You're not even getting started because you feel like you don't know the answer yet as to what's the best way to do this. And there's other names for this, but really it all boils down to really one thing, which is fear. Fear of failure, fear of wasting your time, fear of wasting your energy, fear of putting your effort into something, and then it turns out that it's not going to work, or you're afraid that it won't work. So how do you overcome this? How do you get past this fear of failure stage so that you can actually start? It just comes down to, you got to pick something. You got to pick something. If you got to master really one thing at a time. Start with one thing. So for example, if you're wanting to build an affiliate marketing business, the first thing you need is traffic, and you need to build an audience. How do you do that? That's the first thing you got to learn. And by the way, there's systems out there that you can leverage that'll do the rest for you. It'll have a sales funnel for you. It'll have capture pages for you. It'll have an offer of something to sell done for you. And it'll also have training for you on how to do it, how to promote it, how to get started, right? So you can get a leveraged system, a done-for-you system that you can leverage that does the back end for you. So then all you have to do when you're starting is drive qualified traffic to the offer. By the way, if you're looking for a system like this, there should be a link down in the bottom in the description of this video. So check that out. It'll give you the leverage system that I'm using. So when you use the leverage system like this, then all you need to learn up front is how to drive targeted traffic to the squeeze pages that you're provided as part of this system, right? And how to do that is you can either do paid advertising or you can do free traffic with content marketing. I recommend free traffic with content marketing because paid advertising, if you're really looking to get started with this, in many cases it's because you don't have a budget that'll allow you to run ads. If you do have a budget, then go for it with ads if that's what you want to do. If you want to learn ads, study how to do ads and do it that way with paid advertising. But most people who are looking to start an online business with affiliate marketing, one of the reasons why people start is because they don't have enough money in the first place. So spending your budget, your limited budget on ads just really doesn't make sense. Because when you're first starting with advertising, you've got to spend a lot of money to learn what doesn't work before you can start spending money on what does work. You gotta put in some money up front into the advertising platform so you can figure out what works and what doesn't work, and then optimize from there. And then as you optimize, then you start generating positive cash flow. So if you don't have a budget that will allow you to lose money at first, then paid advertising is not the way to go. So free traffic, we're going to talk here about free traffic. So free traffic is content marketing. And how to do it is you can do a blog, you can do social media, you can do YouTube. I'm doing YouTube. I recommend everybody do YouTube, if only because video is extremely powerful for branding, for building a connection with an audience, and for even YouTube is really great at helping you get traffic with the YouTube algorithm. I got a video on that you can check out. So go ahead and take a look at that. But really video. And so here's what I'm doing is I'm on a 120-day challenge to grow my YouTube channel by posting videos every single day. So what I'm doing is I'm researching keywords and topics that people are already looking for in my niche. And then I'm posting videos about those topics. I'm making valuable content that's of value to you if you're in my niche. From that, I'm growing my audience. And then from that, I'm going to send people over to my squeeze page to get leads and then sales. So I guess here's how this plays into failure. Failure. You fail because you don't get started in the first place because of all these different reasons, but really because of fear of failure. So pick something and stick with it. If you're going to do YouTube, pick YouTube and then go for it and get started with YouTube as quickly as possible. Don't get stuck in information overwhelm again with looking into how to do YouTube and researching how to do YouTube for like weeks on end. There's a little bit of research that you can do up front to learn the best practices. But then once you've learned those best practices, get started as quickly as possible. Okay, then the second reason people fail is you get started, but then you stop. You give up too soon. And again, this is fear of failure. And really it's because you're looking for quick and easy riches online. You're looking for a way to make money online fast. There's no such thing as get rich quick. Not without a lot of effort, a lot of planning, a lot of research, and a lot of experience up front. You got to get the experience. That's how you get rich fast, is by putting in the work to build up the experience. So stopping too soon when you're not seeing the result at first, that's a recipe for failure. In order to get the results, you got to put in the work. For example, YouTube. There's a lot of things to learn, but most of it can really only be learned with hands-on experience. There's only so much that you can learn from studying and learning and researching, but then the rest you have to learn from hands-on experience. You have to learn how to do effective keyword research, and the more videos you produce that are targeting different keywords, the more you realize that certain keywords work and certain keywords don't work and certain types of content work. You have to learn by getting started, continuing to take action consistently, and then analyzing your results to see what works. You can't do it without that hands-on experience. It just doesn't work. There's no way to do it without hands-on experience. Nobody is going to hand you the key. Nobody's going to hand you everything you need to know, because most of what you need to know it's not that anybody's holding back from you. They're not holding back information. It's that you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back by not getting started or by not pressing on and stopping too soon. You're holding yourself back because where most of the knowledge comes from is from real life, practical, hands-on experience. Like you don't go to the gym once a week and expect to become, fit. You don't go to the gym once a week and you're going to get ripped and just really muscular and that. Like if you want to really get ripped, then it's going to take a lot more work than just once a week at the gym. Same thing applies here. You can't get really good at YouTube video marketing or blogging or social media marketing or any of this other stuff from just dabbling or not really taking action, the only way to learn it and to get good at it is to do it and keep doing it over and over again. So I recommend you do at least a 90-day challenge to build up a habit and to get some experience, get some hands-on experience. And then after the 90-day challenge is over, then you maybe can slow down a little bit and not do every day, maybe do less frequent after 90 days. But for 90 days, get started, get going, like hit it hard for the first 90 days. And then after that, you can look at maybe slowing down a little bit now that you've got some habits built up and some hands-on experience after the 90 days is over. The third reason people fail with affiliate marketing is they keep jumping from thing to thing to thing. So really, this is you get started and then you stop and then you switch to something else. So for example, again, let's go with YouTube here. So for example, you start YouTube, you do it for a while, maybe you even do it for 90 days. Maybe you complete a 90-day challenge. But then at the end of the 90 days, you're not getting the results you were hoping to get. And so you quit YouTube. And then now you start looking for something else. You start looking for another method. Probably most people don't even make it through the 90 days. Most people will start maybe for a month, maybe, and then quit. And then look for something else and switch to something else. You can't really build up the experience that you need with one thing. You've got to pick one thing and master that one thing. So if you're going to do YouTube, pick YouTube, master YouTube, and keep going with YouTube. Don't stop YouTube and then switch to something else, because you've built up all this experience with YouTube and now you're switching. It's basically like you're starting all over again. So stick with one thing. If you're going to stick with blogging, like if you're going to do blogging, stick with blogging. If you're going to do YouTube, stick with YouTube. If you're going to do Facebook, stick with Facebook until you figure it out. Don't stop and switch to something else. Pick one thing and make it work. Figure it out. Do it until. That's kind of a phrase. Don't do it like you got to have vision. You got to have a vision for where this could go. YouTube is extremely powerful. You got to have a vision for where YouTube can take you. And you can see that by looking at other channels in your niche and seeing where they've gone. And you can know that you can do the same thing too. Now that you know that you can do the same thing too, just keep going until you figure it out. Now this brings us to the fourth and final reason that I'm going to give here for why you'll fail in your internet affiliate marketing business and what to do about it, is that you're not willing to invest in yourself, in learning, in growing, and really getting better. So you got to invest in yourself. You got to study. You got to put time into study. Sometimes you got to put money into studying, paid courses. Sometimes you got to get a mentor, somebody who can actually take a look at what you're doing and give you some really solid advice on how to improve. Sometimes that's what you got to do. But be willing to invest in yourself. Be willing to invest in leveling up your skills and your knowledge to help you get results. But again, the main thing is taking action. So don't invest so much in learning and studying that you're stuck in that phase of being a content consumer, right? Because you got to learn, you got to study, but you got to keep the study proportionate to the action that you're taking. So take action and study in proportion. Don't just study and implement, study and implement, study and implement. And that is how you will grow a successful affiliate marketing business. If you get started, you keep going, you don't switch, and you're willing to invest in yourself. So if you got value out of this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get more great content like this. And we'll see you in the next video.